One burger chain on this list has more locations worldwide than Burger King. You've probably never eaten there. You may have never even heard the name. I'll tell you exactly which one and by how much once we get there. We're ranking real burger chains by how many locations they actually have, starting with a regional favorite, ending with one that quietly outnumbers a brand you already know. Most people's mental map of biggest burger chain stops at McDonald's, Burger King, maybe Wendy's, because those are the ones that expanded aggressively into the US and Europe, where most English-language coverage of fast food gets written. But plenty of chains built enormous footprints by doing the opposite, dominating one country or region so completely they never needed to leave. Let's start with one of the oldest. Bob's, Brazil. Bob's was founded in 1952 in Rio de Janeiro by Bob Falkenberg, a former Wimbledon champion, and today operates around 788 locations. It's known for burgers with Brazilian flavors, including one topped with picanha, a cut of beef considered a national specialty. And its Big Bob burger was built specifically to compete with McDonald's Big Mac. Here's what makes Bob's genuinely significant, not just old. It's the first fast food chain Brazil ever had, meaning it introduced the entire concept of fast food to the country before any American chain arrived to compete with it. Number 2, Steers, South Africa. Steers now operates 735 outlets across 13 countries, built around flame-grilled burgers rather than the fried and flat-top style most global chains use. It holds an 18% share of all burger brands in South Africa, making it the dominant local burger chain in its home market, well ahead of the international names operating alongside it. It's since expanded into the UK, UAE, and other international markets, proving the format travels. It just built its base at home first, the same way Bob's did in Brazil. That's 2 chains that built massive domestic dominance before anyone outside their home country noticed. The next one takes a completely different... Number 3, Moss Burger, Japan. Moss Burger isn't chasing volume the same way most chains on this list are. It's known for rice burgers and shrimp burgers, precise presentation, and a reputation that dominates Japan and parts of Asia without needing to be a global giant. Fans of Japanese fast food generally consider it a tier above typical quick service, built around precision rather than speed alone. It's proof that biggest and most respected aren't always the same list. Moss Burger earns its spot here on cultural weight as much as raw store count. Every chain so far has been large within its own country, but modest by global standards. From here, the numbers stop being regionally impressive and start being genuinely hard to believe. Number 4, Lotteria, South Korea. Lotteria holds roughly 45% of the entire South Korean fast food market, essentially half of every burger sold in the country. It's an institution across East Asia, especially in Seoul and Ho Chi Minh City, competing with McDonald's, Burger King, and KFC combined, and still coming out ahead in market share at home. To put that in perspective, in most countries, no single chain gets anywhere close to cornering half the entire fast food burger market. Lotteria did it, and most people outside Korea and Vietnam have never heard the name once. One chain left before the climax. This is the one from the hook. 5, Wallace, China. Wallace operates roughly 20,065 locations, almost entirely across China, making it larger than Burger King worldwide, despite remaining almost completely unknown outside its domestic market. Its model blends Western-style fried chicken and burgers with a hyper-local approach built specifically around Chinese consumer habits and price points. Read that again. A chain with more locations than Burger King, and there's a real chance this is the first time you're hearing its name. That's not a small regional chain punching above its weight. That's one of the largest fast food companies on the planet, operating almost entirely invisible to anyone outside one country.
Here's the part that reframes everything we just covered. Wallace isn't even the biggest fast food chain in the world overall anymore. That title now belongs to McShu, a Chinese dessert and drink chain with more than 45,000 stores, which recently overtook McDonald's in total global store count. Roughly 90% of McShu's locations are still in China, but it opened its first US store in 2025, meaning the name recognition gap most of the world still has might not last much longer. So the real lesson isn't just, here are 5 burger chains you've never heard of. It's that the entire idea of biggest has quietly shifted center of gravity toward a part of the world most Western fast food coverage barely looks at. And burger chains are just one visible piece of a much bigger pattern.
Next time you assume you know what the biggest fast food brand on earth is, it's worth asking which country you're actually picturing when you answer that. Because the real answer has already changed once, possibly without you noticing. If this changed how you think about biggest, hit subscribe. We've done this same deep dive for steak, cheese, coffee, ramen, energy drinks, and condiments, and there's more coming.